Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dylan's Dive Bar. I'm your host, Randy Glover, aka Elaine Dilyn, and I want to welcome you tonight to our episode of Dylan's Dive Bar called The Rub Down. So, for those of you, if this is your first time tuning in, the Dive Bar is about conversations, community, and cocktails. So, we have conversations that are meant to inspire, that are meant to challenge us to grow, and then we are community because we support each other in our growth and trying to be better versions of ourselves. And of course, cocktails because it's a bar, and a bar is not a bar without cocktails. So tonight we are joined with a very special guest. We have Miss Summer Allen here. And she is going to be talking to us about being a licensed massage therapist and get all of your minds out of the gutter, okay? Because we're going to be talking about how she got licensed, her journey into that, and her entrepreneurship journey because she is co-owner of her own business called Helpful Hands. So before we get into that, let's talk tonight about our quick dips. So I was searching the internet and I came across this video by one of my favorite Aquarius queens, Miss Kelly Rowland. And as an Aquarius queen myself, I am always here for Aquarius energy. And she had a very interesting statement. And I want y'all to see the video so y'all can see what she says. Whoa, can we get that video, please?
Let me make it very clear. One should never belittle anybody's anything.
I know that's right.
It's such a disrespect. Like, I think that we kind of just do that naturally. Oh, I'm going to go through this little thing that's such and such. It's not little. When someone gets an opportunity to do something, it's an opportunity, which makes it big for them. And you delight in that moment for them with them because it ain't little.
Exactly. I cannot stand when people say, "Oh, how your little job going?" Mm-hmm. I heard you started you a little business. First of all, there is nothing little about any of those things. Anytime you take a step in a positive direction, anytime you start making changes, anytime you decide to grow, develop, cultivate, anytime you decide to do something different, to do something to better yourself, it's not little. And people say baby steps, but that's not the same thing as being like, "Oh, yo, little this. No. I'm gonna go to your little event." First of all, that event was not little. Right. That took time, that took effort, and we have to learn to celebrate one another. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of times that's how competition comes because we don't know how to celebrate each other. So right. Growing up in the church, they always say, thank God for somebody else's blessings so you can get your blessing. Right. And it's like that has always stuck with me. So I'm always one to celebrate. Yeah, like celebrate other people because it's like I want to celebrate you. And then when it's my turn, I want us to celebrate me. Right. And then we're going to celebrate the next person because that's just, why not? Yes, have like a positivity thing going on where it's like everybody getting something. And it's no, why she get that before I did? Or we're both at the same school, but she got a job before I did. Like you should celebrate everybody's wins because a win is a win. Okay. That's how I look at it. A win is a win. Yeah, so if we gonna win, I feel like if we in the same group and you winning, yeah. I'm winning because we winning together. Exactly. Yes. So it's like if you winning, I'm winning, and we can win together. So the whole little thing that aggravates me. I feel like you hating.
I can feel that.
You hating like hell.
Yeah, I can feel that. Okay. It make you go like,
do I want to invite you to my little event?
Right.
Or they be like, "How was your event?" Well, my little event went real well. I'm petty. As an Aquarius, I always throw it back in your face when you try to hate on me.
Right.
So I'll be like, "Oh yeah, my little event, it was real good with the 125 people that was there. In the little room where we had a little drink, a little success. I'll put that in there. So I definitely want us to encourage each other to celebrate your friends, your family, your people who are in your circle, because again, if they're winning, you're winning. So that's my little opinion. That's my little opinion.
Right.
My little opinion about that. Definitely celebrate those around you because opportunities don't come all the time. And I think some people get scared to take opportunities. And then when they finally do, you want people to support you in that opportunity instead of being like, "Oh, your little opportunity."
Not diminish it.
Right. Yeah. It's like it took a lot. It takes a lot for some people to even go talk to somebody about their business or about their passion, their hobby, their schooling, their whatever. And then they finally get up the nerve and they put something together and then you finally put your little thing together. And it's like, come on now.
Don't belittle me.
Don't do that.
Uplift me.
It's that, girls, because that little step in the beginning
Right.
could turn into something humongous. So you wanna celebrate all the steps that come as people are doing their successful things. So that is our opinion on that. Don't little your friends and family. All right. So our next thing is our restaurant shout out. So I go to Restaurant 10 last night, and the owners actually are former students of mine at ABC Bartending School. Shout out to ABC Bartending School. So I have met so many incredible people being an instructor there, and they have a restaurant. It's Restaurant 10. It's down by Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it was so good. I had fried green tomatoes, and they had like fried green tomatoes with like pimento cheese and bacon bits, and then I had some sliders, and they do a French 75, which is one of my favorite drinks. I'm not big on gin, but that's one of the few gins that I like. So
it's getting popular too.
Girl, I've seen so many versions of it, and I'm like, okay, the best way to do it is flavored gin. So I was telling one of my students, I was like, Indigo Gin by Snoop Dogg. You know, it's the strawberry infused. That's a great way to flavor your French 75. Tanqueray has an orange flavor, and it's really good. Like, I was surprised because
I gotta explore.
Girl, stick with me, kid. I got you. But like, I was surprised because normally, when some liquor brands, they say they got a flavor, and you like, this don't taste like that at all. Like, I don't think Absolute does a good job at all of flavoring their vodkas. Like, I can't stand them. I taste medicine, no matter what the flavor is. But Tanqueray does an orange, and it is so good. So I highly recommend it. Or you could do Hendrix.
Write it down.
Which is like cucumber. It's made with cucumber, so it doesn't have that herbaceous, dry, plant outside taste that most gins have. It has a very bright, fresh flavor. So that will be a good one. So if you want to switch up the French 75, that's a good way to do it.
Flavor.
A little flavor. Or you could do sparkling Moscatos instead of champagne. And you can do those. Like I found a strawberry Moscato. So you can always, mix it up that way. Yeah. It's always ways to tweak a recipe if you want to add a little flavor. Exactly. So whatever your flavor is, we got you. Now, Restaurant 10. So y'all definitely should go check them out. They have like karaoke on Tuesdays. So y'all should check that out. And it's down there by Mercedes-Benz. So, you're about to go to a game.
Okay, yeah, I've been there before.
Oh, so good. And they are also the owners of Rosie's Coffee Cafe. And
across down the street?
It's like down the street.
A little bit. Yeah.
And they have some of the best brunch ever.
They do.
Some of the best brunch. Their waffles. I don't know what they do to those waffles. Oh my God. They're so good, and they're thick. I love the thick waffle. Girl, go back because it's
been a while.
And they have like the brunch cocktail, so it's a little like fruit flavor and everything going on with it. They're really good. So I recommend both Restaurant 10 and Rose's Coffee Cafe. That is definitely our shout out. My bartender was Monica, and she was a sweetheart. So I definitely recommend going to Restaurant 10 and I've had the sliders. They do corn muffins. Like they'll bring you corn muffins in the way, and they're drizzled in honey.
Yeah, they're really good. Those
y'all definitely go pick those. So, and right now they're having a draw, and if you do a review and do it before tomorrow, you can win $500. I'm just saying. So go eat good food, get a review, you can win $500. So I'm just saying.
Okay, that's the
win is a win. A win is a win.
I might review from when I was back there a couple months ago.
And just to enter into this drawing, okay? But like the owners are really cool, and I love her. She is an Aquarius as well.
I love the Aquarius.
You need us. You need an Aquarius in your life. Are you an Aquarius?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, I like Aries. One of my brothers is an Aries.
Yes,
y'all are feisty. Y'all are feisty.
Yeah.
And see, people be thinking they not feisty, but they feisty.
They don't put the water out. Put the fire out. Y'all the water to the fire.
Gotta have an Aquarius. You need an Aquarius. I'm telling you, be a different kind of people. Don't she?
I'm just kidding. No, I love Aquarius. I do always get along with them. So, yes, y'all are.
So, while we are talking, we're gonna make our drinks. But I put a poll question in our on our page this week, and the poll question was, "Have you ever had a massage?" So, clearly, you've had one.
Yes,
because it inspired you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, Not technically, no.
Really?
My mother inspired me more so than me actually getting a massage. She worked at this job and catered as well. So on her feet, sitting down, just an all around woman. Shout out to her. And so when she would come home, she would be like, Summer, step on my back and rub my back. And I was just like, okay, girl. 8 years old, like, this is crazy. And she would always be like, oh my God, you're so good, you know? And so I always took that to heart. Went to school, did the whole 9. And then after I graduated, I still wanted to pursue it. Like I still felt like, this is not really what I want to do, you know? So let me fill that hole, that void that I'm still kind of feeling, because why not?
Right.
So I went to school 6 months. That was all, and I fell in love.
Wow.
And so my mom is the one that inspired me, honestly.
Okay. So when you went to school, you didn't go to like college. You didn't go to college for massage therapy.
No.
Okay.
I did go to college at Georgia College in Milledgeville, got my bachelor's. Jacksonville State, got my master's, and then I went to International School of Skin, Nail, and Massage in Roswell, Georgia, and that was a 6-month process after I graduated. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you study at the first 2 schools?
Athletic training is what I have my bachelor's in, and then sports management is what I have my master's in.
So, are you an athlete?
I'm not. I was back in the day.
What did you play back in the day?
I played soccer back in the day.
Really?
Yes. Growing up, I did basketball, cheerleading, you know, all around. Did sports, love sports. And that's why I kind of wanted to go towards the sports route.
Right.
And I did enjoy my job as an athletic trainer. However, it was long days, like 14-hour days, taking care of other people's kids because I was in the college setting. And just looking at the pay and like long hours, not really, you know, the best amount of money.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted a family eventually. And so I kind of switched gears like a lot of people, you know, and found my passion in switching gears. So it was a great experience, honestly. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I went to college. If you want to go, I support it.
I second.
However, a trade is always going to be there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, yes.
So I did 4 years at Western Carolina University. And I actually saw them play basketball on TV yesterday. I was so excited when I was in a sports bar and saw them on TV. I was like, oh, look at us on TV. We're a small school. So I was like, what? But I went for sociology.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, I mean, I never actually got a job in my field. I used it as like a youth advisor at church, but I never got a job like in the field. And then turn around and go to bartender school. Yeah. And from there, the career took off. Mm-hmm. And I will never forget, both my parents told me, they were like, that's the best investment you ever made in yourself. I was like, bartender school? And they was like, yeah. I was like, oh, well, okay. And then I was like, I can't deny it because, you know, the money has come in and the growth of like career and like being able to figure out like what I want to do is great. But I was like, that's hilarious because my father is a college graduate. And eventually my mom went to school and got a degree. And both of them were like, your best decision ever was bartending school. And I'm like, 2 whole weeks.
Right. Exactly.
I did it in maybe 2.5 weeks. And that was the best decision I made out of the 4-year college.
Right. And I think about it often, to be honest, like if I didn't go to college and just went to massage school straight out, I would have been like so far into my career because right now I'm almost 6 years in, but from 2016, I could have been, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, woo.
But I will say, like, the things that I did in college, they really did prepare me for what I'm doing now. Right. Because in high school, I was very timid. And even though I wanted to do stuff like be class president and all that stuff, as soon as I heard make a speech in front of everybody, I was like, and no. And there, that's the rub right there, not doing that. And so in college, I was surrounded by a lot of my peers who were in leadership positions. Right. Like one of them was like SGA vice president. And one of the girls, or young ladies, that I was like, she was like my big sister when I went to school. She was like, they asked her, like, what do you want to see from the Black people here on campus? And she was like, I want to see you guys take on more leadership roles. I want you to see you like get out in front and start making changes and start being examples. Right. And it was kind of like, okay. And then I'm surrounded. I'm like, here we go. And girl, because at first I was like, that's a good thing. You know, for all of them over there, all of y'all hear that? Y'all should be leaders. Y'all should step on out there. And eventually she was like, why you not going after stuff? And I was like, I'm cool. I said, I'm support. Right. I said, I show up at all the events. Right. I'm like, in the audience. And she's like, no. She said, you have leadership potential. Everybody says that. Yeah. I don't see it. Whatever. So I can honestly say, even though the degree itself, right, is just, you know, I accomplished that. No, check. Is great. And you know, like check. But right. The experience, like the growth, the personal development, that was something that was just irreplaceable. Yeah. And I'm really glad I did, because I would have never been able to stand up in front of y'all and teach, because I was like, nope, stand up in front of people, small groups, big groups, did not matter. I was like, anybody doing that. Right. So I'm really glad for that aspect, because that really set me up for the things I want to do now. So go to school, even if you go for like a year and you don't like it, go try it. First year's the best year, because that's when you start being like, ooh, right, right. Like I'll never forget my freshman year. I was sitting at a bonfire. Sitting at a bonfire, and we were sitting around singing Jesus music with the acoustic guitar, and that is something I had never done before. And I'm like, I probably would have never done that if I didn't go to school, because we was not doing that in the Black Baptist Church in Atlanta. No, wasn't no fires. That was a hazard. So I mean, those. Okay, every time I see people sitting around the fire, why are we outside in one of those? All that. So I probably would have never done those things if I didn't go to college. So I mean, go. Even if it's the first year, just go. Definitely go. You should definitely go. All right. So it is time to make drinks. Let's make it. So this young lady said she wanted to make Jack and Coke. And me being me, she never really said which Jack I didn't or which Coke. And you know, I'm all about flavor. So we got some flavor. So we're gonna make our cocktail. Give you a little ice. Yeah, you're a guest on here. You can put as much or as little as you want. Go ahead and grab that Jack Daniels. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Jack Daniels honey. So if you've never had this, please do yourself a favor and go try it. Okay. Jack Daniels is made in Lynchburg, Tennessee. And I always shock my students when I say Lynchburg, Tennessee is a dry county, which means you can't drink in Lynchburg, Tennessee, even though they are known for making Jack Daniels. They disperse it. Right. And everybody looks at me like, what? And they say they want the money, they don't want the drama. Okay. So you buy it here, but go somewhere else with it. So this is one that I call it the little sister. So Jack Daniels is like a super old, recognizable, classic brand of liquor. It is a whiskey, and this is the honey. It's sweeter. It has a very floral, like after note. So good. It's my favorite. I love it. So it's been a long day. Don't judge me. So you can make yours, Jack, with the honey. I love it, especially with vanilla Coke. Ooh, they read our minds. Okay. Why? Because, bam, we're using vanilla Coke tonight. Yes, I'm all about flavor. All about flavor. So we have our Jack honey with our vanilla Coke. And I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. And I usually use regular Coke, so this will be new for me today. Welcome to the dive bar, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do. Girl, you can have all that if you want to. Yes. All right. So, cheers to your first appearance on the dive bar. Jack and Coke. Oh my God. I'm glad I chose it. Me too. Never see me out. Give me a Jack and Coke. And normally I tell people don't do Coke with your alcohol because a lot of times it masks the flavor of whatever it is you're drinking. Luckily, Jack Honey has enough of its own flavor, so where the Coke isn't masking it, and the vanilla in the Coke is working with the honey in the Jack. I'm telling y'all, if you've never had this Jack and Coke,
try it. It's delicious.
So I did a wedding once, and they had like the big bottles. And so the dad was like, you guys did such a great job, and I don't want to take home all this alcohol. Y'all want anything? I already have my hands on the big Jack Honey, okay? I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. He said, oh, that's the one you taking, sweetheart? And it is. Took it home.
No question.
When I tell you I had a shot every night until that thing was gone. So good. And it's smooth by itself. Like some stuff you be like, we gotta mix that with something because Jack Honey is super smooth. Yes. Shots. All right, so put in the comments whatever you're drinking on tonight. Y'all know how it goes. And tell us if you ever had a massage before. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Dilyn's Dive Bar, and we are talking about the rub down with Miss Summer Allen. We'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to Dilyn's Dive Bar. So, if you are just tuning in, we are talking tonight with Miss Summer Allen, and we are talking about her journey as a massage therapist. This is the rub down on Dilyn's Dive Bar. We just made our cocktail for the night, and it is Jack and Coke, and we chose Jack Honey and Vanilla Coke. So, there are several different flavors of Jack Daniels. You have apple, which is like their answer to Crown Apple. There's Jack Fire, which is their answer to Fireball. So, it's cinnamon whiskey. So, and then you have this. And then I just saw one tonight when I went to pick this up. There is called a winter spice. And it is a mix of Jack and apple cider, which is different from, the Jack apple. So I might pick that up.
You're going to have to tell me how that one is.
I'm going to have to pick that up a little later. And I have like apple soda.
Oh.
So I think that'll go really well with that.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So, we'll have to put that in there. Yes. We'll see. So shout out to Jack Daniels, Tennessee whiskey. All right. So let's talk. You said that you went to school for 6 months to do the massage, to be the massage therapist. Yes. So you said that you specialize in deep tissue and
Swedish and sports massage.
Now, let's break these down for those of us that don't know. Yes. Yep, just and I'm sick of woe. I'll be inspiring the alcoholic and everybody. Okay. All right, so talk to us about deep tissue. What is a deep tissue massage?
All right, so I'll start from the basic. Okay. I'll start with Swedish because that's what the most common massage is. When people are going to the spa or going to a massage therapist, they just like, oh, I just want to relax. That's the Swedish massage, where we have a light to medium pressure. It's relaxing. We're not really hitting on any trigger points, any problem areas. You're just there to kind of clear your mind, relax, take a nap.
Okay.
That's the Swedish.
Do you have a lot of people fall asleep?
Yes. All the time.
Wow.
In my head, I always want to be like, let me have a challenge go on. Like if you don't fall asleep within 7 minutes of me massaging you, your massage is free. But then I'm like,
I don't say that, Chuck.
Right. Then people will be like, I'm gonna stay up and talk to you. No. But I do think about it because people usually do fall asleep fairly quickly. Shout out to me. No, I'm just kidding. Toot your horn, all that stuff. Yes. So yes, and then deep tissue is more therapeutic focus. If you have problem areas, a lot of people do have stress in their shoulders, their neck. We're on our phones all day. We're at computers. We're doing all of the things. So deep tissue is more therapeutic based. If you have specific areas that you want deeper pressure on or in, and then sports massage is a specialty massage. It's not, you won't get that everywhere if you go to certain places, but that incorporates stretching within your massage.
Okay.
So stretching arms, stretching legs, and just kind of giving you a full flexibility, within the massage.
So the things that we see athletes doing, they're stretching and stuff like on the sidelines with football players, and they're moving their legs and stuff like that. That's incorporated in the sports massage.
Yep. And there's different types of sports massage, which we don't have to get into that because it's a lot. But yes, basic is stretching and then massaging as well.
Okay.
Getting the blood pumping.
Okay, so would you say that something like deep tissue or sports massages, is that something that we should do on a regular basis?
I would say it depends. It depends on your lifestyle, it depends on how your activity level. I wouldn't say a person who goes from home to work and that's it needs a deep tissue necessarily. A person that may be a little bit more active may work out or have certain activities that they do throughout the day to move their muscles more and cause more stress. I would suggest a deep tissue or a sports massage, but just regularly start with a Swedish. I always tell people if there's their first massage or they haven't had a massage in a while, let's start with a Swedish. Let me see where your problem areas are with my, expertise in my hands. And then we can, maybe your next appointment, we can add something else.
Okay. So with your Swedish massage, it never evolves into a deep tissue in that moment. It's always the next appointment.
It depends. Also depends. I try to base it off of expertise. If I see or feel an area that's like, okay, this is a problem.
Right.
And I'll ask, I'll make sure, just make sure that person is comfortable because that's not what they initially came for.
Right.
I will ask and make sure that, okay, this is a problem area right here. I have a little time to work and focus on this area. Do you mind if I go deeper? And then we can, go from there. And then the next one, I'll say, okay, we're going to go deep.
Okay.
And not deep to you. Let me just say, a lot of people feel like deep tissue is, I'm supposed to be hurting when I get off the table. You should not be hurting when you get off the table.
Okay.
Okay. It's very much recommended that you drink a lot of water after your deep tissue because you can be sore after deep tissues, but you shouldn't be in pain.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people confuse that, or they like, just give me all you got. And I'm just like, I'm just a girl. That hard.
Okay, DT here, and I got a question. What's up, Derek? This is one of my I Am Wool Media family members.
Okay.
What up, DT? What's your question? While he typing.
Okay.
So, when you're doing deep tissue, is there areas that really should not be deep tissue massage? Like it's like maybe the area isn't meant to have deep tissue massages?
The short answer to that is no.
Okay.
Because everybody is different. Even though we have the same muscles, everything, everybody is different. There are no areas in general for the body, like inside of your elbow, the back of your knee, those areas. But it does get a little bit sensitive on the legs. I've noticed at least 90%. I can go as deep as I can on the back for most people. I get to the legs, get to the quad, and they're just like, "Ooh, wait a minute, right? Just loosen up a little bit." So those areas, it gets a little sensitive.
Okay, yeah. And I can say, like, I think it was like right around the hip area. She did one of them.
Yeah, and bony areas.
Yeah,
you don't want bone to bone. Like you try to avoid the the pelvis area, low back. What you want to hit the muscular areas. But if I'm on your bone, your spine, that's gonna hurt, and you gotta avoid those.
Got you. Okay, so his question is, how do you, as a massage therapist, deal with the transferring of energy?
That is a great question. Thank you for asking that. I do get that. I won't say a lot, but I have gotten before where there are clients that come in and they're saying, "Oh, this area is bothering me," and I'll go in, do my massage, and by the time they get off the table, they're like, "Oh yeah, I feel great," and then I'm like, "Oh, but I'm done." But I feel it.
It's like,
I feel
like, wait a minute, let me get this back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Because why am I hurting?
Right.
So I have dealt with that. As far as like transferring of their pain to my body, and the best way I try to relieve those things is meditation. Just like whether I'm driving from my suite to home, just kind of riding, letting it happen. Go home, take a shower, and kind of get that off of me, so that we're both free,
right,
of the pain,
right.
So yeah, that's how I try to deal with those things.
Do you ever feel the transfer of energy from like stress levels?
I think that's only happened, if I can just remember correctly, 1 or 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember specifically, but it was definitely like a heaviness that I felt, and I'm just like, ooh, you might need to be seeing another type of thing. Okay. But I'm here to do, what I can. So yes, I definitely have had emotional energy placed on me as well. And I talk to my friends and just try to like, ooh, girl, I don't know what that was, but
I need mojo.
Yes. I just need to release it verbally.
We got another question. How long should a newbie start with? So if it's your first time getting a massage, what's the time frame we should be looking at?
So the basic is going to be an hour. If you're super just skeptical or just kind of like, I don't really know, some people do 30-minute massages. But the basic will be the hour. If you go to any of the franchises or myself, it's going to be a 50-minute, 80-minute, and some people do 2 hours. I do not. Put that out.
That's a long time to be.
I do not. It feels good when you're on the table,
right? But the person performing that,
no,
that's a lot of energy and work for 2 hours.
Yeah. So but some people do it. Shout out to y'all. Not me.
What you say? Y'all can have that.
Y'all can have that. 80 minutes is my max.
80 minutes is your max.
Yes, but to start off for someone new, definitely an hour. The first couple minutes you're going to be kind of uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. That might not be a good word, but just kind of like
a little cautious.
Cautious. That's a better word.
I think I'm just a weirdo because I think the first time I got a massage, I was like, I'm ready.
Yeah,
like, let's go.
Me too.
She said, okay, if you want to like lay down.
Yeah.
She was like, and if you want to, whatever you need me to do, that's what I want to do because I need the whole experience.
Right.
I want all of your energy. And she was like, I'm gonna apply pressure.
Do what you need.
Go right ahead. You handle your business.
Right.
Like, I was one of those ones. I was like, oh, okay. If she said I'm gonna flip you like a pancake, I'd have been like, oh, okay.
Do what you need.
Yeah. If that's what we need to have happen,
right,
to make this experience, take it.
Yeah.
So when you do full body, does that include like head massages or facial, like whatever?
It depends. All of this is, let me just say, it's all subjective.
Got you.
So don't take my word as bond. Everyone is going to have a different experience. However, I do scalp, kind of behind the ears, temples. A lot of people don't like their face touched. Yeah. I'll do it if they ask, or if they have like migraines, things like that. I'll try to incorporate it, but you know us,
right?
My skin breaks out real easy, so don't touch my face. So I just avoid the face and less ask.
The scalp massage. Oh my God, I'm trying to tell you, scalp massage is great. That temple,
I tell you, you gonna feel like
It's like as soon as she did it,
body.
at first I was kind of like, whoa, that's my head. And then she does, ma'am. I was like, I feel like I should take you to dinner.
The snoring comes.
I did not fall asleep. I think there were a couple of times where I was nodding off, and then I caught myself because I was like,
And let me speak on that. If you are nodding, just go. It's okay. I will tell you as a therapist, I can probably speak on all therapists. If you fall asleep, you're good in our book. Just let yourself go. It's okay. We've heard snoring plenty of times.
That is hilarious.
Just do it. It's okay. Release.
Just relax, release. Yes,
exactly. Release.
Okay, so let's see. Damn near orgasm. I am not talking to whoa. Oh my lord. Whoa. So when we're talking about like self-care, a lot of people consider massage as self-care. And I am people. I definitely think that. Are there other things you recommend? Like I used to go in conjunction with like chiropractic care. And that was like one of the services that they offered. I was bartending at the time, and it was kind of like, we picking up boxes and we moving all the stuff. And one day he was like, oh my God, your back is so tight. Who are you telling? I'm like, okay. So he was like, you need a deep tissue massage. And I was like, all right, whatever. I wasn't gonna argue with him. Like, sure. So like outside, are there other things that you think we can be doing in addition to like massage therapy that helps with body care?
Absolutely. Definitely chiropractic. We work hand in hand. When I say you go to the chiropractor and get a massage right after, you're gonna float out of that building.
Yes.
Okay? Float.
I'm off of floating.
Never floated before.
I'm all my life. I've been alive all my life, and I have never floated more. Speaking of just go with it, have you ever had incidental releases from clients?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Absolutely.
With the deep tissue?
Wait.
No, which releases?
Because
she may mean gas and you mean something else.
Oh.
I feel like he means something else. Really?
Yeah.
Now gas I can get. The other
yeah.
You gotta try to have an orgasm on the table.
Not an orgasm.
That's the one he talking.
But there has been time where I'm like getting the sheets off the table and there is jizz on the sheets for sure. So yes, gas, yes,
wow,
yes, all of the things.
Okay, so I'm a visual learner.
Both.
He's both. I knew he was talking about. I'm a visual learner. So what are you touching or rubbing because I know you're not doing happy endings.
I am not.
So how do we get to jizz on the table?
Well, in school, we do learn it's a natural occurrence. Don't just be turned off all the way because it does happen. People love language is touch sometimes. Okay. So even if you're asleep or out of it or just kind of in your own world, or even if you're conscious, people feel like, oh, she's rubbing my leg. Whenever my leg gets touched, I get happy. So, have you
ever had a guy tell you like, hey, not there?
No.
Have you ever had a woman tell you that?
No. But they get kind of like, kind of stiff on me. They don't want to really move their leg, and I'm just like, it's okay. Like, trust me, I don't want nothing you got me. I'm not gonna see your goodies. I'm not, just when you relax more and first of all, find a trusting therapist that's actually licensed. And you'll see the difference. You'll feel the difference in how they treat you versus going to someone who just like
who filling you up.
Hurt. So
plus a lack of contact and make people hypersensitive. Can make people hypersensitive.
Because you're in a dark room, you have your eyes closed.
And if you relax enough, that muscle go, okay, okay. I can see.
It's not, as long as you don't make it weird, I'm good.
As far as you're concerned, when stuff like that is happening, that means you are doing your job. They have relaxed enough to where they trust you and you can do your job. They've fallen asleep or kind of look silent, whatever it may be. Right. As far as you're concerned, you're like, well, hell, that's my job. I'm doing my job. They're relaxed. Okay.
It's not.
I want everybody back. It's going to be ball juice everywhere. Everybody get
Whoa. Okay, so let's talk about your business.
Okay.
Tell us about Helpful Hands.
Helpful Hands. So I've been in business 5 years now, going on 6 in November.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It is a journey. Has been a journey. It will always be a journey that I'm proud to be on. I enjoy massage. I enjoy giving back to my community. So I've been in business for 5 years. I really enjoy the sports massage more than anything. Because I'm able to move, I'm able to see like the body. I love the body. I went to school for athletic training,
right?
Body, like. But yeah, I don't know. Just ask me questions, because.
So with your Helpful Hands, is it we come to you, you come to us?
So I do have a suite in Conyers. I am mobile as well. On Fridays, every other Friday, right about now. But I have a suite in Conyers and off of West Avenue. Before, when I first started, I was mobile more. Obviously, starting out, you just like,
I come to you.
I come to you.
I come to you.
Now,
you come to me.
You come to me.
Yeah.
Please come to me.
Well, you get to set the atmosphere when you come to you.
Exactly.
So that's always a plus. So how do you, what is your atmosphere like?
So I have a new suite area where I have a blue light. So when you come in, it's like nice and serene. I have candles, music, spa music, hot towels, table warmer. It feels like a spa. When you walk into my room, you know, you feel like, oh, this is nice. I can relax here. I actually had
Conyers.
I know.
Hey,
listen.
If you've ever had a good deep tissue massage, you will drive to Conyers, honey.
Yeah.
Because I plan on coming soon. I'm gonna need one of those.
Come see me.
So, do you do any of the things like you have hot towels? Do you have like the stones or anything like that?
I do hot stones as well. I do cupping. All of those are specialty massages, so it's not in every massage. But if you add hot stones, definitely do hot stones. I definitely do cupping. Yeah.
So let's break that down. Mm-hmm. Cupping. What is cupping?
Cupping is a modality where you place a cup. It's actually an ancient Asian modality. Mm-hmm. Where you put the cup on a area on your body, maybe your legs, maybe your back. Most of the time it's back and arms. I don't know if anybody's ever seen, you've seen the athletes with the marks on them,
the circles,
mm-hmm. that they've got cupping. More than likely they have pain in that area, and what it does is pretty much separate the skin from the muscle slightly so that blood is able to come into that area.
Okay.
Blood is healing. You have your white blood cells, red blood cells. I'm not gonna get into all that, but it brings blood into the area to help release that pain and to heal those muscles that may be hurting.
Now, is it a long-term effect or is it?
It's short term. Yeah. So for the most part, obviously it depends, but it should last for a good week or two of feeling relief.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then the stones. Now, I know what they do, but mm-hmm. tell our audience, what is the stones?
So they are an extra layer of relaxation. That's how I like to put it, because they are warm to hot, depending on how you like your stones. I like a good.
I like mine hot.
135. You know, it's okay. That's okay. You know, because I don't have to hold them in my hands. So when I can, you know,
I need all the skin.
I need my fingertips.
I need my fingerprint.
You know, but it's pretty much an added layer of relaxation. Helps to put that heat in a specific area. To kind of just relax specific muscles wherever you may be working, whether it's your back, whether it's your legs. That extra layer of relaxation just makes you feel so much better.
I've seen some where they're like the little stones, mm-hmm. and then because I've had ones where they use the little stones and they're rubbing with the stones, and then I've seen ones where they place stones on you. Mm-hmm. So do you have the different sizes and they do different things?
Yeah. So honestly, the sizes are just for the areas, different areas. So the smaller stones, you can use them for your feet. You can put them in between your toes, on your hands. You can even use them cold and put them on your face. The bigger stones are for larger areas of the body, the back, the legs, things like that. So, yep.
So when you say the extra layer relaxation, you're talking about placing the stones there and letting it sit there?
Well, just using them through the massage as you massage with everything, and placing them as well, because they may be warm by the time you're finished with them, and you can place them in there. That adds, excuse me, added relaxation.
Okay.
You know, to feel that pressure, you know, and it's not heavy pressure, just kind of feel like something on your back. You're like, oh, okay.
I like it. I like it.
I like that.
So now we talked about heat. Do you do anything with cold? Because I think a lot of people now are doing, you know, the ice baths, and they're figuring out ways to do their own at home.
Right.
Is ice something, or cold something that you incorporate with your massages?
I don't currently incorporate anything with cold. As of yet, I haven't really kind of gone into it, so I don't want to add anything that I haven't researched myself.
Right.
So far, yeah.
So with that, so are you a fan of ice baths or no?
Ooh, I have done them.
Okay.
I have done them. But I do think people who are more active should do them. They're definitely very beneficial to the body. But
let's talk about the benefits. Let's talk about the benefits. I've seen it, and a part of me, the curiosity in me,
you should do it,
wants to do it, and then another part of me is like, I can take an ice cold shower and be just fine.
You should do it. It's a different experience.
Different experience.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it. What are the benefits of doing the ice bath?
So your muscles, not your muscle, I'm sorry, your veins, your arteries, all of those things are going to constrict because everything's cold and like, so that's going to help push everything out, because everything that was this is going to this, and it's pushing towards your, your circulatory system and things like that. So that'll help to kind of take pain away as well. A lot of people do contrast, where they'll do hot and cold, kind of back and forth.
Is that healthy?
Yeah.
To go through go back and forth to different temperatures?
Because then it's going, your body is contracting and vasodilating, so everything is opening, which is giving a push and pull system.
Okay.
So circulation, your blood, it gotta move. It gotta move around.
Okay. So going from hot to cold. So it's like hot for like what, a minute or two, or a couple of seconds?
No, you can do about 30 seconds to a minute. Ice bath for about 30 seconds, kind of back and forth. But I don't do that at my suite. But You should definitely look it up if you're interested. Do your own research. Make sure you have consulted with your doctor.
I love that. Please consult with your doctor before trying any of these.
I've seen on the podcast.
Do you teach couple massage techniques that they can utilize at home?
So funny enough, I wanted to do that over Valentine's Day, kind of have this program and event where couples can come, kind of learn techniques to take home. And we're still working on that. We end up doing just regular couples massages for Valentine's Day, but it is in the works. How you can learn to massage your partner. Just the basics, because we still want you to come to us. But
we're not giving you all the secrets.
Just the basics.
Just enough for y'all to have a nice anniversary or something.
Right.
Be a little romantical.
Come on, baby. I got you.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to take one more quick break. And we are going to come back and talk more with Miss Summer Allen about the rub down and the massage therapy business, and more about her business. So we'll be right back. This is Dilyn's Dive Bar. Stay tuned. guys, welcome back to Dilyn's Dive Bar. Y'all know us. We're going to play a little bar games while we finish up with our interview with Miss Summer Allen. And again, if you have questions, put those down in the comments. So we are going to be playing our Connect 4. Y'all know how we do. Would you like to be red or blue, darling?
I'm going to be red.
Red it is. I think it's because she's a Delta.
It is.
I did see that on her Instagram. So we'll let her be red. So let's keep talking with your business. All right. And as the guest, I'm going to let you go first. You should, because men don't know how to give real massages. I agree.
I agree.
But
you can learn. You're right.
That get you kids. Ask me how I know. I'm pretty sure we already know because Derek has 3. So we already know. Not true. I give a great one. Okay. Cap. Not true at all. I give damn good massages. Okay. So we would have to talk to their wives.
Right. Like before
before we take your word on that one. As the guest, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
So while you're opening your business.
Okay.
So you were opening your business. Mm-hmm. What was one of the things that you knew you wanted to really focus on at Helpful Hands?
Definitely the older community. A lot of people neglect them.
Yeah.
As just like members of society, but like they're old, they don't care. But they deserve massages too. They've been working way harder and longer than us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Do you get a lot of I'll just say mature?
I do.
Clients?
I have a lot of my clients are, I would say, over 55.
Really?
Which is not old, guys. Let me just put that out there.
No, the closer you get to certain ages, you be like, hey, no, that's not old at all. That's not old at all.
But, they do come and see me more. And they're a little bit more established. Like, the younger, my age, our age, we're just like, it's a luxury.
Right. It's not something that I have to have. But I ain't gonna lie, after having my first one, I was kind of like, this needs to be in the budget.
Yeah, and that's what happens. Everybody says that.
It's like good hygiene. It's like brushing your teeth. You need it.
For sure. You don't want me to win.
Me neither.
Let's see.
So, have you ever had anyone want to do like kids, like feet with kids or hands with kids or something like
that? So I've had actually my dentist. Her son is a football player, and he got his first sports massage with me. And so with kids, it is a more of a time limit.
Okay.
A shorter time because they're still growing. You don't want to mess anything up.
Right.
And, stop it. What you don't, it's massage, but. Their time is definitely shorter. Let me make sure you're not gonna beat me. Yeah. So yeah, but we have done like mommy and daughter days.
Okay.
And we'll do hand and foot scrubs for them, kind of maybe the calf and below. Keep it cute.
Right. Mm-hmm. So is there an age limit? Like they have to be at least a certain age or older?
At least 12.
Okay.
At least 12 to get a 30-minute, body massage, whether it's their back or their lower body as far as their legs. 12 and up. 12 and up. Yes. 12 and up. Got you. Because up younger than they probably be like, it tickles. Yeah. Mm-mm. So we ain't got time for wiggle worms. Yeah. No. We ain't got time for wiggle worms. So when you do the couples, that's the side by side. Yep. You have them there. So you have a partner. I do have a partner. I do have colleagues as well if she's not available. And you come in, you both get undressed, together while we step out. It's very intimate.
Gotcha.
Yes, gotcha. For sure. Okay. We do date nights as well. We set the room up with rose petals, candles, champagne, things like that. Just to, if you want to spice it up for a random Friday or for Valentine's Day, whatever. Okay.
Okay. So Valentine's Day, were y'all super busy?
Yes. This year it was a little slower, but for the past 4 years, definitely like didn't finish till 1 a.m. type of thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because people were calling, last minute, and we're trying to get to the money.
Amen. Amen.
So, but this year we took a different approach and kind of just took our time and set boundaries for
Right.
ourselves.
Right.
We 5 years in now.
He was like, look, hey, I can say no.
I can
As
say
an entrepreneur,
no.
I can say no.
Yeah.
So give us one of your most awkward moments doing a massage.
Okay, so it was a guy. Of course.
It's the way you said that. A guy.
Who I was literally maybe like 10 minutes left in his massage. And he started to get happy about it. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. 4 in a row, baby.
Damn.
All right. And so he wanted to put attention to himself. And I'm just like, no. Oh, no. It is not that type of thing. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry.
It's like, sir, you know good on
You know. Because I was almost done. I've already did one leg already. And it was just,
that's not what we do.
So it was just awkward to kind of have to tell a grown adult who knew that I was not a masseuse.
Right.
You know, like, come on. You know, so that was an awkward.
Okay, so now what's the difference between a masseuse and a massage therapist?
So let me thank you for asking.
Girl, break it down.
Thank you.
You had 3 different ways.
It's okay.
I'm the guest. She did. She had another way 2 moves ago.
I'm trying to pay attention.
This is just fun, people. Okay, it's just fun.
All right, so masseuse is technically not wrong overseas. Here in the United States, it is not correct. But if you go overseas and you say, "Oh, I'm looking for a masseuse," translates over to a massage therapist, France, and all those other places. But when you're here, it has the negative connotation to giving happy endings and all of those other things that may make you happy at the end.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you.
So here, technically, you're a massage therapist, especially if you've gone to school, you are licensed, which I am.
Your goal is not happy endings.
My
it's
goal
just
is
a
not
relaxed body.
I want you to be happy, but you won't be happy in that way. Okay?
Right.
You can definitely, and I just, it bothers me sometimes. It doesn't bother me as much, but when people DM me and they looked at my page and things like that, and they think I'm a masseuse, or they go to my website and I'm like, nothing on here gives you the thought that I was going to
do that for you.
You know.
So is that a request you get often?
I have, yes, not often, but enough that it's a problem.
She'll put a banner on herself out the wild. Do not ask me for happy endings.
Because I don't. But and in this day and age, there's Google, there's Instagram. If you're looking for those things, all you gotta do is type it in.
So those kind of places, are they illegal?
They are. But there are different names for them. So like tantric massage or neuro massage, you can put sensual massage.
Okay.
And those things will come up, or those people will come up, on those platforms, and you'll find exactly what you're looking for.
So y'all need to learn for the terminology you're looking for. Neuro massage. Sensual massage, erotic massage. Go for those. Do not come to the licensed therapist that went to school,
because I will block you.
You will never get one at Helpful Hands.
And I use sheets. Okay, guys.
Yes.
I will not massage you open air ass out. Okay, you will be covered. You will be covered.
She said it's certain things that she don't want to know about you.
I don't want to see that. I'm good.
Love me long time massage. I can't stand
type that in, something might come up.
You know what? I bet you it will.
I'm sure.
And I'm pretty, it's a song with it too. I guarantee it. All right. So one of the biggest misconceptions about massage therapy that you have to fight outside of the happy endings. What is it?
That's it.
That's the biggest one.
Yep.
I do not massage your penis.
No. Or your butt, or your hairy butt. No. I will massage crusty feet,
before you massage or hairy booty.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now you know. So we pelvis down. Under the pelvis down. That's where we at. Yeah. And then from the top of the pelvis up.
I don't massage stomachs either. Chest, arms, legs.
Now, pecs, yes. Titties, no.
Correct.
Her. Looky here. No sexual organs.
No.
Hold up. What? See,
no hair.
Rob came in. Clearly, he probably came in the middle of the conversation. He might not have heard everything we were talking about.
A lot of men. Okay? And I don't need to be a massage therapist to know that.
She said, FYI.
We know.
Hell no. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. No. So look here. Keep that covered up. Because that was not what you're doing.
Don't worry.
That's not what we doing. She said he always late. So yeah, don't be coming on. Don't be coming here trying to, it's been a minute since anybody touched me. Summer is not touching you.
She's not doing it.
She is not fulfilling no fantasies. No. We trying to get your muscles relaxed. That's it. You need to find you a girlfriend. That's what
Please. That also you can find on.
Getmeagirl.com. Find me somebody. Summer's not it. Summer is not scratching those itches. So please
save yourself.
Keep that foolishness to yourself. All right. So while we are finishing up our interview, who's more problematic, over 50 or under 50 men?
I would say the under 50 men are more pronounced with it. They just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to go?
I'm saying you trying to.
You cute. You cute, girl.
Not you cute,
but the over 50.
But are you cute?
Right. Half the time now. But the over 50s, they're gonna suave their way. They're gonna ask, well, what do you do? I mean, outside of this, what do you like to do?
Are they trying to date?
So
they're gonna wind and dine to the happy ending. They like, no, thank you. Okay.
Oh shit. Well, shoot.
Men, just men, all ages. That's all ages. Exactly. So one way or another, somebody's trying to get to a happy ending, and it's like that is not on the menu. That is not under the list of services.
Or if they're not trying to get a happy ending, they trying to date me, and I'm like, I don't date my clients. No.
This is gonna be my last session. Well, then no.
Yeah.
Nope.
That I don't date my clients.
I love that. Is hilarious. Like that white dude on Breaking All the Rules. I'm sick of you, GT. Yes. All right. So we're going to wrap up our interview. So give us a little more information about Helpful Hands, where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Summers Helpful Hands. You can find me on Google, Yelp, Helpful Hands. Massage therapy. You can go to fresha.com, FRESHA.com, and put in the search bar Helpful Hands. Once you get to that website, it'll take you right to my website, my booking site. Yeah, find me in these Atlanta streets.
Yes. Hey, she got you. Okay, you can go to Kanye, she'll come to you, but it's special. Look, go to her.
Come so you can see
the studio.
The ambiance.
I love and respect the hustle. Admirable how you respect your craft. Dope. I love it.
Thank you.
So do you do any continuing education? Is that available for
Yes. You? I have to do continuing education every 2 years. Ethics class, any type of specialized massages I would like to do. I also do lymphatic drainage for all my ladies that have any surgeries coming up.
I just research that with my best friend, so we can talk to you.
Yeah. Or even if you're not feeling well, lymphatic drainage helps for that as well. Cancer patients, anybody that's dealing anything medically, lymphatic drainage can help as well.
See, and this is why you talk to your people, because I know. So, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I haven't seen her since she took my class, y'all. I try to keep up with my people.
Bartender too.
She is. She's a bartender. So, fix me today. So, hey, look.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So, next week, You're going to meet another one of my graduates. You're going to meet Miss LaShawn McKenzie, and she is a brand new mommy, and she is going to talk to us about motherhood and all the things that she's been experiencing. She actually has a very funny TikTok page where she's talking about all the different things that she's tried as far as like breast, bringing in your milk and all that kind of stuff. And so we're definitely going to talk about that. So tune in next week. I'm Dilyn's Dive Bar. Check out Summer Allen and go get a massage. If you've never had one, y'all, please go get one. They are amazing. I'm going to go see her.
Come see me.
Absolutely. So we will see you guys next week here on Dilyn's Dive Bar. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, you were designed to thrive. Stick to the plan. Check us out on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Black with No Chaser Radio, all of those platforms. We're here for you. We'll be up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we'll see you next week. Bye.